All right, let's get ready to bundle up if you haven't already. It's going to be wet today.
Yeah, wet, some places snowy, and of course we're keeping our eye on Tuesday, potentially some widespread snow on the way. So busy week ahead, Leanne.
Yes, you've got your work cut out for you.
Whew, I sure do. Yesterday I really could have used those sunglasses I left at your house on Thanksgiving.
I bought them to you today.
And you didn't bring them to me, and now today you bring them to me, and it's going to be cloudy and rainy. Come on, Leanne. Well, let's take a look at our radar this morning. You can see we do have the snow quickly approaching from the west. It's pretty dry out there though, so a lot of this is not reaching the ground. So I wouldn't expect much this morning, but a few flakes are possible during the morning hours before steadier precipitation looks to arrive into the afternoon. So a snow shower possible this morning. Showers become more widespread into about the lunchtime time frame, and then it is widespread through the afternoon into the evening. Temperatures do warm up, so most of us switch to rain, but up in the mountains, snow will be continuing. The thinking really has not changed when it comes to snow amounts. 1 to 3 inches in the lower elevations in the mountains. Higher elevations could see upwards of 3 to 6 inches of snow, and I couldn't rule out a quick coating in places like Lewiston, Augusta, Bangor before we do turn over to rain. Wouldn't expect much more than just a couple flakes in the air along the coastline before we do switch over to full-on rain. So let's talk about the timing here. Here we go into the mid to late morning hours. Notice we likely do start as some snow across central Maine, although along the coast it probably very quickly goes over to rain. As steady precipitation arrives this afternoon, even inland areas turn over to rain, with just the mountains staying all snow as we head later into today. Precipitation looks to come to an end pretty quickly this evening, 8, 9 o'clock or so. We're wrapping things up and quieting down as we head through the night, clearing out. It will be chilly as we start our Monday, and chilly on Monday afternoon. It looked like initially mild air might stick around on Monday. Now it's looking like it's a pretty cold day tomorrow, highs only in the 30s, although at the very least it will be nice and sunny out there for the afternoon. All right, let's talk about Tuesday's storm. There still remains some uncertainty with this system. It looks like the snow develops as we head into the afternoon, into Tuesday night. Still some uncertainty in where those highest totals will be. I would love to give you guys a snow map this morning, but there's still just a little bit of disagreement among the models along where those highest totals will set up. So a little too early to nail down exact totals just yet. And mixing certainly could be possible along the coast, although still leaning towards an all snow scenario at this point. The European model has been sticking to its guns here with the widespread snowfall, an all snow event with a more offshore track. Slightly lighter amounts would be expected in that scenario, whereas the GFS, the American model, has more of a mixing scenario along the coast, but overall heavier amounts of precipitation with the storm tracking closer to Maine. It's also come into alignment with the European model on timing a little bit better. Looks like that timing would be favored towards the afternoon and evening of Tuesday. So higher resolution models starting to come in with the Tuesday timing here. So let's break that down. Snow develops late morning into the early afternoon of Tuesday. Looks widespread through the afternoon and into the evening, with a sharp cutoff somewhere in Maine. Now, whether that's to the north of Maine and all of us get snow, or across the foothills with the mountains staying fairly dry, remains to be seen. But I would say the highest odds of significant snowfall look to be along the coastline and areas within 15-20 miles inland of there. To the north of there, snow totals likely would drop off pretty quickly. That wraps up into Tuesday night. It looks quiet by the time we start off Wednesday. Looks like the trend has been to get this out of here a little bit quicker. So the European model shows that snowstorm Tuesday into Tuesday evening, clearing out Wednesday. A cold front will then move through Thursday. This is an Arctic front, and it will bring some snow showers on Thursday afternoon and really, really cold air on Friday. It's going to be a frigid day, midwinter temperatures on Friday. And look at that, Saturday, yeah, odds increasing of another snowstorm by next weekend. We are in the most wintry pattern we've been in December in quite some time. Here's a look at our 7-day. If you told me this was February, I would believe you. You can see we are not warmer than the low 40s after today. 30s on Monday, around 30 Tuesday, watching that snow potential, clearing out Wednesday, couple snow showers possible Thursday. Look at Friday, below 0 potentially in some spots Friday morning. 20 degrees or so for the afternoon. It is going to be painfully cold late in the week. And then we're watching Saturday. Yeah, more snow could be possible. Leanne, wow. Diving right into winter to start off December.
I know. So excited.
So excited. Now, at least it's festive. You know,
Very
all the
true.
lights are up, the trees are up. Yeah, but if you have some Christmas decorations to put up still, get that done.
Yes.
Because you won't want to do it later this week when there's
Yes.
lots of snow out there.
And for the kiddos, you might want to dust off those sleds.
You might want to dust off those sleds and be staying tuned to whether school might get impacted Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right, we'll keep you updated. Thank you very much.